Good morning. Live from Diamond Creek Falls Trailhead. Going to check out this beauty of nature here. Just left Salt Creek Falls. So if you're new to the Oregon area, there's a lot of waterfalls here in this great, beautiful state. And a lot of memories that you can actually capture at the same time. So just looking at the beautiful flow of water here from the stream. It's just breathtaking as it continues to flow on the opposite side of the bridge as well. Excuse the sun rays in the background, but breathtaking part of nature here. So I believe this trail is about a half mile in each direction. There's a upper Diamond Creek Falls viewpoint, I believe. And I also believe that it's a lower. So I'm gonna attempt to do the lower and the upper. It doesn't seem to be too crowded either. So I took the risk of coming here today to beat the Memorial Day weekend crowd. And I believe it's mission accomplished because I've only seen about 4 vehicles parked at the Diamond Creek Falls Trailhead. And I saw maybe 4 or 5 at Salt Creek as well. They are doing some construction at the Salt Creek Falls Trailhead. There's a FYI. So you may not be able to get to all parts of the trail as you normally would. I always say when you're on a trail, I always take pictures or videos of what you see. So you got a good idea of what you're getting yourself into. So being that this is a loop, don't really matter which way you go. So hopefully it's an equal loop, which is not too much crazy on the upper side. I mean, on one side of the loop than the other. Got another sign here saying open cliffs, water zing ahead. So of course, when you're on a trail, you want to make sure that you're careful at all times. You want to make sure that you don't be ambitious. You want to make sure that you're able to get home while capturing some cool stuff. Also, when you're on trails, they also may have identifiers. Like here, you got a stake in a tree. So when you see landmarks like that, it's always good to make a note of those. That way, you won't get lost and you got a landmark. So looks like on this trail here, a lot of elevations on this one already. So if you go counterclockwise, you're gonna run into some elevation on this side of the loop. This is FYI. I'm probably gonna come back on the other side. So I'm hoping that if it's incline counterclockwise, that it will be descending on the other side. But we shall see. I hope everybody's having a great weekend. It is Memorial Day weekend. As an Army veteran myself, this weekend is near and dear to my heart. I lost a lot of friends during my military career, doing deployments, and I lost some other friends post-military. So if you got any loved ones or friends who have served and lost their lives, definitely never forget them and the sacrifices that they made. Because it can be tough in this world, especially during your military career and post your military career. Excuse the dogs in the background. Seems like a lot of people brought their dogs out today. So it is what it is. Can't go wrong with dogs. I was just checking out one of the cliffs that they mentioned. No viewpoint at all over there, so disregard that. Whew. Got a little windy, but nothing crazy. Heading up towards another cliff, and I think I see a lake as well. Again, more cliffs with deep drops, but great mountain views. I also look at nature as a good way for fitness journeys as well. Being able to get some fun views, experience nature, and lose some calories. So it's a win-win either way, I think, when you get a chance to experience nature. So each moment that you get to do so, do it. You never forget it, especially the PNW. Whether you are a mountain enthusiast, like seeing mountain views, or enjoy seeing lakes, rivers, streams, or like myself, my favorite part of nature will always be waterfalls. But I do see a lake over here. That's probably Vivian Lake. I would check that out on the back end because, as I said, me being a waterfall lover and the trailhead not being too crowded right now, I want to be able to maximize everything on the front end of today. When I'm on trails as well, stuff that I bring on my trails, I'm a Nike guy, so I have a Tiger Woods Nike cap on. I love the Nike dry fit long sleeve shirts. You can roll up your sleeves and they pretty much adjust to your body temperature. I always have on my Nike trail runners because I like to be comfortable on my trails, and they got a lot of good traction built into them. And most of them also have the React and other parts of the good cushioning parts of comfortability in those shoes. And I also have on some Nike joggers today, Nike socks, and everything else. So Team Nike all day, every day. There's not too many moments in each one of my days in which I don't have on something Nike. I got over 120 some pairs of Nikes and Jordans. I don't own any other brand of shoes. And Nike polos, I got about almost 300 Nike polos and boxers, socks galore. So it's all about living your best life at all times when you're dealing with nature. What I like about this trail so far is it's cool. A lot of shaded areas, a little bit flies and mosquitoes, but nothing crazy. And that's expected when you're hitting trails in the shade and you have waterways along a trail. You'll be hard pressed to not see flies or mosquitoes or chipmunks, squirrels, and etc. I also saw some signs here that they may have some elk in the area as well. So you get it all in the PNW. So again, I've been on TikTok going on a year, but I haven't taken it serious. I've been taking it serious since March. So just to give you some insight to my channel, which is Soundscapes and Dreamscapes. In March, I had 3,000 subscribers, and I was looking. This dawned on me in March that I've been capturing nature over 20 years. I got about 3,000 to 4,000 videos. Why not share with the world? Why not flood TikTok with as much content as I can? So I started uploading about 20 to 30 videos per day. I schedule those out. Using the schedule function, you can pretty much schedule almost 5 or 6 days out, and then I'll let them all play out. And then once I got within 24 hours left for post, I'll upload another 5 or 6 days worth more. And by the end of April, I hit the 10K mark. So I got over 7,000 subscribers or followers from March 23rd or 24th. And when April 24th hit, I hit 10K. And it's something that I really took pride in. I know it's not something that everybody can do. I know getting 10K followers isn't something that's easy, but you can do it. I currently stand at 11,005 subscribers. I hit 11K this morning before I hit the trail. So if you've liked, commented, shared, saved any of my content, I really appreciate you doing that. It means the world to me that I'm providing something that the world likes and that the world needs, and it's actually helping people get through their lives, whether it's something that they like seeing or just giving them a good feeling for the day to escape the world, or giving them the ability to see a place that they may want to visit at some point in time, and they get a chance to see the ins and outs of that particular location. And if you're a waterfall lover and possibly a lake lover, you're gonna love my content, because the bulk of my content, it's rivers, lakes, streams, waterfalls, and etc. So I did lower my tone a little bit because there's a few people that are ahead of me right now. So I wanted to at least lower my tone a little bit here. I gotta think that I'm probably getting closer to the Diamond Creek Falls. So I wanted to at least take you along the hike and then show you the reveal. And then when I get there, I will pause it and keep going forward. Being able to share this with the world is what it's all about. These views are nothing short of amazing. Always gotta be careful on the trail, especially when you see signs like this. And this is the reason why. because below it's a huge drop. But these spruces or cedars or pine trees, the mountains behind there, magical. I'm hoping that I find the base of Diamond Creek Falls, because right now I've only been able to see it from a distance and it's very obstructed. I had to pause. I tried to pause my video a few minutes ago because I was hiking too fast and I caught up with the people in front of me, so I went to hit the pause button, fat fingered it, and hit stop. So I'm resuming right now, being that the family ahead of me has left this spot. But again, this is a very beautiful setting, and if you look in the clear area there where you see steam coming up, the falls is there. I just got to find the trail that possibly gets me to the bottom of it, so I'm hoping I find it. Stay tuned for more. See you on the next one. Being able to hit a trail like this and hear water in the background is the allure of nature, and of course you can't see it. So when you're on the trail, and to me, the motivation on a trail when you're dealing with nature is you hear something before you see it, and the fact that you know it's there is just something that makes nature worthwhile when you get a chance to experience it. So I'm hoping as I keep going around the trail, that it gets me to that reveal. It's still early in the day, so I like where I'm at. I didn't get a very early start today. I got to Salt Creek Falls Trailhead about 9:30. Chilled there for about 30 minutes, and drove within the same parking lot to the Diamond Creek Trailhead, and I've been on this trail probably about 25-30 minutes. My first capture was about 15 minutes worth. I shared those moments with you, shared some of the viewpoints that I had a few seconds ago, and I wanted to take some time so that family ahead of me at least got a good enough distance away, because I am a fast hiker. So I want to at least give them a chance to get some distance. Hopefully I don't catch them again. And if I do catch them again, I'll make sure I hit pause this time instead of hitting the stop button. So and again, if you're new to my channel and this hit your feed, Soundscapes and Dreamscapes is my channel. I've been on TikTok seriously for about 2 months. I went from 3,000 followers to 10,000 followers in 1 month. So it took me from near the end of March to near the end of April to get the remaining 7,000 to hit my 10K. I'm currently at 11,005 followers as of prior to this hike. So again, thanks to everyone who's supported me, encouraged me, liked, commented, reposted, shared. Any of those contributions really mean the world to me. And being a veteran, post-military days, it can be kind of hard to find a way to have that good balance in your life. And to me, nature does that for me. It gives me the ability to escape the world, even if it's for a couple hours on a particular trail. Again, excuse the sun rays that's peeping through the trees, and again, I'm gonna wait till I got this sun rays, but look at this, man. Being able to be blessed with these type of shots, these type of huge trees, seeing these plants. Golly, nature is just, it just amazes me each and every time. And I've been to 42 states, and prior to coming here, I thought Colorado was probably one of the favorite states I've had due to the hikes. But since being here in the PNW since 24, it's not even close. Whether you hike in Washington State or Oregon, both parts of the PNW have things that the other doesn't. But at the end of the day, both gives you peace. Both have unbelievable nature trails. Whether you a mountain hiker, love waterfalls, rivers, streams, love seeing plants, trees, blue skies, moody time of the year, fall, summer, winter. It pretty much gives you everything that you want. And also things that you may not want. So either way, you're gonna get something. And in most cases, that something is a reason to live, a reason to smile, a reason to be happy, a reason to have joy, and etc. Like right now, I love bodies of water. I love streams and rivers, so the ability to take a side detour and be able to see something simple as a stream. Clear, beautiful water, nice rocks. It's like seeing something that doesn't really have a destination. It's flowing into the unknown. And that's how life journey is to me. Being able to just see things go forward, backward, side to side, but peaceful, calming, serenity. It's everything. And if I can get a chance to share this with one person, I'm happy. But TikTok gives me the ability to share this with the world. And being able to share moments like this to the world, hey, I feel like I gave the world a service. And it's probably something that someone needed. It's probably something that would get someone through the day. And at the end of the day, my day is made that I'm able to give someone joy. I'm able to provide someone peace of mind, and anything that they need to get through, whatever they're going through. So that's why I started taking this serious in March, because I felt as though I could do more. I'm gonna pause for a moment. I got someone in front of me, and then I'll resume. I'm back. Just in time for some inclines. So, again, I love being able to do this. Pretty dope. Gotta catch my breath because that incline snuck up on me a little bit. I noticed when I was driving up here from my hotel, the elevation was below 1,000, and by the time I got to Salt Creek Falls, it was already up to 4,000 elevation. But living in Colorado for a couple years and hiking in the Mountain West for years does help with stamina on hikes. So I'll get through it, and how I tell most people, life may give you obstacles, but if you keep moving your feet forward, left, right, left, you'll get through whatever that life presents you. And I'm a living witness to that. So, whew. I probably should have went clockwise on this trail, but I hadn't hiked in a month and a half, so this workout, it's worth it. Unfortunately, I don't want to jump the gun, but I don't know if I thought I would have already made it to Diamond Creek Falls by now, but I haven't yet. Oh, spoke too fast. Lower Diamond Creek Falls. So this is going to be exciting. And I can't wait to share this with you, because this is one of the spots that I wanted to hit this weekend, that had a lot of allure, a lot of grace, and a lot of peace from just looking at the pictures that I've seen online. So I'm sure it's going to give me every aspect of it. But as you may know with me, they're kind of on certain hikes. This is a very unique step ladder. The trails that, as I always said, what goes down have to come up. I don't like those type of trails. But this one has handrails on it and other things, but I'm pretty sure it'll be worth it. So I have no doubts in my mind about it. It is kind of muddy, so I would suggest if you're going to be hiking the lower Diamond Creek Falls, make sure you have some shoes that's sturdy, they got traction. And when you're hiking, I like to do something called baby stepping. As you can see me, I just take small half steps to ensure that I'm not moving too fast. And again, can get to my destination. So slow and steady wins the race when it comes down to getting to things on the trail and being safe. So that's what you got to do for your trails. I'm going to pause again because I hear people. And I don't want them in my footage, so hold tight. This is pretty cool here. Like a big, huge mountain stump or mini cave before you get to the trail. This is pretty dope. And then it seems you have a stream along the bridge here as well. So it's a nice little step. Nice steps and a bridge area here that has the stream going along both sides here. So this is below the bridge, and you got some nice stream of water going alongside it. We'll take these steps up. And keep moving forward. I'm gonna pause. Alright, so I'm gonna zoom in back here, and I just saw a glimpse of the waterfall. It's gives me vibes of the Bridal Fell Falls, but looks way more cooler. So I'm very, very excited for what you guys are about to see. Let me see if I can get it from another vantage point. I don't think I can. Alrighty. There is a family ahead of me, so I'm gonna try to go the opposite direction of them. But check this out. How the water is just beaming. Through the mountainside. It's coming off the mountain, the flows. It's amazing. But I'm gonna stop teasing you all and show you what you came to see. And that, my friend, is Diamond Creek Falls. Good evening, good evening. Well, I don't know why I'm saying good evening. It's actually good afternoon. But that lets me know how much fun I'm having in my day. So I'm just leaving Lower Diamond Creek Falls. It was a dream, just like Salt Creek Falls was. Definitely worth the hike if you're in the Oak Ridge, Oregon area. Salt Creek Falls is pretty much a walk-up platform to get to it, not a hike. Diamond Creek Fall does have a loop that has a lake and Creek Falls, but not the Falls Creek Falls that you were used to seeing from the PNW. But my suggestion, if you ever decide to do the Diamond Creek Falls Trail, I went counterclockwise, and going counterclockwise, I've had so many elevations along this trail. I'm taking the opposite loop back, and it looks like it's been mostly flat the whole time with declines. So if this is going to be the case the whole way, go clockwise on the Diamond Creek Falls Trailhead, and I would turn around and go back the same way. If you don't want to deal with crazy elevation, it's been little to no elevation gains on this opposite loop back. So that would be my my jewels that I'm dropping for you if you're going to the Diamond Creek Trailhead there. So I'm next up is going to be Moon Falls and Spirit Falls. I was going to push it and head over to the Sisters area and do Kusa and Salele Falls again, and possibly Proxy and White Branch. But speaking with some of the locals here in Oregon, they pretty much saying that it's maybe a good idea to not go today or wait till later on today to go. So I'm gonna see, because my next hiking cluster is going outside of the Sisters area and Gooch and Diamond Creek Falls area is the South Bend area where Tomalo Falls is, along with Steelhead and White River Falls. But because I went south and hiked this, it wouldn't make sense for me to actually drive back this direction to go to a South Bend hotel next week. So I'm gonna be smart, and when I check out of my hotel tomorrow, I'll probably get a morning start, the early start after breakfast, do Proxy and do White Branch and go from there. I got people in front of me, so I'll pause and pick up. Yeah, y'all just follow, be smart and just go in the opposite circle back. That way I can knock out the other waterfalls I want to do in that area, and then take the other highway back to where my hotel will be at. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Again, it's been a wonderful day so far. No complaints. Dealt with a few rude people at the Lower Diamond Creek Falls area, but nothing crazy to be honest. When I got to Lower Diamond Creek Falls, I pretty much had it to myself. So I was dead center at the base of the waterfall for about an hour. Flew my DJI Mini 3 drone for about 20-30 minutes. Did a few few short videos, a few longer videos, a couple director view videos like this, and next thing I know, there's about 15, 20 people behind me, and I'm obstructing their view. So I felt sorry about it, because that gentleman's wife came and knocked on my shoulder, tapped me on my shoulder and said, hey, we're trying to film something for the waterfall. When you get a chance, can you move over a bit? And I respected that, because I didn't know that people was behind me. So I actually moved out of the way so the people behind me could film. But apparently I wasn't moved over enough, because her husband pretty much said, can you please move out of the way? I'm like, I'm not even dead center of the waterfall. I'm to the right of the waterfall, out of the way. But apparently I was blocking his vantage point, so he felt a certain kind of way. So I was like, well, no biggie. I pretty much already got all of my stuff recorded, so I obliged out of respect for his wife. To the point that a lot of the people that was also behind me apologized to me because of how that guy was talking. They wasn't part of the group, but they were just sitting back saying, we don't even know who this guy is, but we apologize for him speaking to you like that, because that wasn't called for. Because like I said, I didn't know. I had that waterfall to myself for over an hour. Now, I didn't know people was behind me for a stretch of time. But when you're on trails, it's always best to play it forward. I'm the type of person that if I'm on a trail, I'm leaving the trailhead and you're coming up, I'm gonna let you know what the conditions are on the trail. I'm gonna let you know how the views are, if it's worth the hike or not, and etc. Because if it wasn't, I wouldn't want you to get those steps in to be disappointed like I was. But if it's off the chain, beautiful views, I'm gonna give it raving reviews about how it is and how I think it should go. But I also tell people too, depending on the time of the day, if I know that the sun is setting at a certain time and I'm heading back and you're heading up, I also let that person know, or that party know, that I don't think it would be a good idea to go up there, because you got X amount of miles to go, and I don't think you better get back to your car before the sun goes down if they're not camping, and etc. So pay for it on a trail. It's just the way to go, because people who hit trails, nature lovers, we're all family. That's how I see it. So share the wealth, share what you see, make it easier for the people that's going where you're going. And I know I don't get that when I'm going up on trails, but I don't treat people any different. I treat people as if that was me. I would want to know. So I would let people know when I'm on trail what's going on, so they'll know. So pay for it on the trail. You can never have too much good karma. So, but yeah, back to this trail. Like I said, I'm going back the opposite direction. A little elevation, but nothing crazy. Mostly straight, like even. For this, it's been mostly downhill, and the parts that's not downhill, it's mostly level. So again, going to Diamond Creek Falls Trailhead. Go counterclockwise. You'll thank me later on that end. I've captured so many good videos so far today. When I get back to my car, I'm gonna knock out those other two waterfalls. That's about 16 miles from here, and then I'll take that hour drive back to my hotel. Check out some more local cuisine, because I love, when I go out of town, I love trying out the local mom and pop spots, because they always got some good flavor to them, and they like it. And in most cases, they treat the out of towners real nice, and I love that about going out of town or going places that got nice trails. The people in those areas are mostly nice at those hotels. So Might even take me a little dip in the pool at the hotel. But I get back. I want to push the envelope right down so bad and go to Sisters and knock out Proxy and White Branch Falls. But to go to a place today and you can't knock out all of the falls, then turn around and go back in the same direction, pass it to go further, you're wasting gas. Gas is too high, especially on the West Coast. Now, Washington State, the gas is on average over $6. You may find a spot that's $5.60, $5.70 type deal, but most of them are $6 and up. When I got to Oregon yesterday, I saw a lot of low fives, which was great. And even the gas station next to my hotel was $5.25, so I was like, cool. When I wake up in the morning and eat breakfast, I'm gonna stop by there and gas up on my way out to the falls today. To my surprise, that gas went up 14 cents. It went up to $5.39, which is still cheaper than Washington, so it didn't really matter to me. But then when I was driving up towards the waterfalls here, I saw lower prices, so $5.25, $5.30, and etc. So I'm not gonna fill my car all the way up, but when I leave here, I'm gonna put more gas in my car. Because they got a lot of gas stations here that I love that Washington don't have, like your Mobiles and your Exxons and other brands that not near. I'm not gonna say that Washington don't have, but where I live at in Washington, some of those some of those gas brands are not in the area where I live or not in the area where I hike. So I'll leave it at that. Again, like I said, you've been along this hike on the way back, and it's level and downhill still. So I know I'm gonna have to probably transfer a lot of the videos that I took today to my thumb drive to have more space for the rest of the week and going into next week. But it won't be a problem because I already got I packed my external hard drives. I can transfer from my phone to my laptop. So it's gonna be golden as well. Again, everyone, I know it's Memorial Day weekend. I'm an Army veteran of 8 years. If anyone that you know served and no longer here or fought the good fight, keep them up in your prayers, love on them, cherish the memories that they had. I lost a lot of friends doing deployments or post-military. So Memorial Day hits just as hard for me. But one thing I'm gonna say about veterans, no matter what brand that they serve, if you have a friend or a family member that's alive and well, please don't mention Memorial Day to those people. That's the ongoing joke from veterans that's alive. Don't celebrate me doing Memorial Day. Celebrate me doing Veterans Day. So I'm telling you, just as a heads up, for being a veteran, that's what veterans were like. Veterans that are alive and well would rather you celebrate them for Veterans Day and not for Memorial Day. Just a FYI. Other than that, I'm doing fantastic. I hadn't hiked in a month and a half, so being able to get off early yesterday, and hotel prices dropped in this area a couple of days before this trip, gave me the ability to book this hotel that I'm at for 2 days. I already have booked my other hotel for Monday, checking out on Wednesday in that area. But when I checked again, the prices had dropped by another $40. So I edited my reservation and got it at that rate. So if you're someone who travels, I know you got a trip coming up, book your trip ahead of time. And if you happen, the closer you get to that trip, if you happen to see that your flight or your hotel price drop, if you don't notice already, you can call that airline back and let them know that the flight that you booked is now cheaper, and they will give you a credit for the difference. I know that because I mostly fly Delta outside of business trips, and I've done that on several times, and Delta has given me a flight credit for the difference. And hotels, most hotels, I stay mostly Marriott, Hilton, and IHG. If you have a reservation already there, do like a blanket reservation, see what's available, and then if you see that the price drop, you can edit that reservation and be able to, oh, that's the loop. Yep. So again, as I said before, Diamond Creek Falls loop trail, do not go right, which is this direction. Don't go that way. Go this direction. And in that direction is Vivian Lake Trail. Going left, you got a little bit of incline right there, but after that, it's mostly downhill and flat. If you go that direction, it starts uphill and it goes uphill for the bulk of the whole trail. So that's the gems. Go left. Go left if you don't want extra heartache. You want an easy hike that's level and downhill. If you want a challenge, go right. But yeah, you can edit a reservation that you already booked online. If you notice doing a dummy reservation that is lower, all you have to do is edit the reservation and either put down that you want to choose a different room type or choose another different rate, or choose the same rate that you had, hit search, and they'll pull up the new rates. Click on that new rate, save it, and that modification will update and you'll be good to go. I'm pausing because there's people in front of me. So, as I just said, there was a couple with their dogs. They don't know where they want to go. I tell them if they don't want to work out, go left. And they thank me for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video as there's more people that's coming on the trail. And my next meetup will be at Moon and Spirit Falls. Peace and blessings.